Ladies and gentlemen, Fund My Comic is here. Greetings, Fund My Comic.
What up?
Hey, yeah.
We're going to pull this down for just a second. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, AC Pritchard, and yes, we can.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll change that.
Can you hear me? Yes, we can. I'll change that.
PritchardPub.substack.com.
It's the kind of guest I fucking like. Can you hear me?
D&D
Yeah, I'll fix
orc
that.
Or a Warhammer orc or an Elder Scrolls orc.
Okay, so what? So the gist of what I was hearing while I was AFK was you got to put some orc tua on it.
Oh, hook tua.
Yeah. Orc tua.
Orc tua.
Oh yeah, I saw this dude during the last 2 minutes of an Elliot stream.
Yep. I thought Mo Biggs looked familiar, to be honest.
He's the biggest, blackest avatar in CG, man.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna say it. At some point, calling it before it happens, his wife is gonna come in and give him a Scooby snack.
Maybe. She has done that. She brought an entire pizza to me one time on stream. She just handed it right over. I'm just like, hey guys, and then all of a sudden I could see the chat just like getting hungrier. They just started talking about food and stuff. It was pretty odd.
Well, now that she knows you're busy, she's taking off with Akuma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah.
Good fucking luck with that.
Yeah. I'm going to bring this back up real quick here. And you talked to Wolvo for about a minute and a half while I take Constitution.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a goddamn shame I can't scroll on this. Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, same.
And I mean, to be fair, I know what you're saying. I don't know the wrath of a wedgie or a swirly, but there was some bullying. So you were in the right
neighborhood. Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you guys were digging it. I was enjoying this criticism and stuff.
Yeah. Like there's a whole bunch of shit I could say, but I don't really have the fucking spirit.
Yeah. Oh, there's always something you could say.
And you're crossing genres, so I don't know what, if any of it, is on purpose or on accident.
Is on what?
Artistic. I don't know what, if any of it, is on purpose or on accident, artistically speaking and shit. Gotcha. Or even like I was pointing out on that, just how the campaign reads and looks. Some of it could be on purpose.
Yeah. A lot of it is. With intent, to be honest. Like the all the colors here, I think about colors a lot in my writing. I think about symbolism a lot. I try to carry that over a little bit. I'm also a freaking history nerd, so gotta throw some history in there. Like, no, actually, the owner of the ship is different than the Jarl, and there's builders and hands and slaves and stuff, and yeah. You gotta throw all that in there.
Yeah. I will say there is something kind of. I was gonna try to think of another way. I'll just phrase it the way it came to me. Fuck it. There is kind of something. This image here. If you take away the Fund My Comic and the photos there, just the image behind it. There is something kind of like low rent boxy animation about it, including the color choices and everything.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the orc or just
the orc and the pinks and magenta backgrounds? And shit.
Yeah. So I've been told it has a lot of Saturday morning cartoon vibes, and once I was told that, I was like, I couldn't unsee it. You know what I mean? And
I think the coloring is more like a Ralph Bakshi animated movie. But I could see the art style being a cartoon, like a Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah. The colors are just way too aggressive to be like TV cartoon, Saturday morning TV.
Yeah, it's true. You don't get that kind of color, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to be watching the old Sonic the Hedgehog or something like that. Get that. But
like Robot Swim or something on HBO in the 90s.
Something crazy, dude. That what's that? The show Off the Air on Adult Swim. Holy shit!
I haven't watched Cartoon Network in like a decade.
It's
it was so much more than that.
Somebody at Adult Swim was just like, let's fuck with the people who are on acid in the middle of the night. Let's just do that.
That seems to be a favorite practice of Cartoon Network.
Yeah, they're like, there's people on shrooms out there somewhere. Let's get them.
They have put a whole lot of weird shit on in the middle of the night.
That's true. I mean, it's this thing, right?
Bless you.
Yeah.
All right, some clarification question. The novel that you've got coming, oh crap, I forgot because I'm an asshole.
You're good. Promise of Starlight.
Promise of Starlight. Okay. Yeah. Is this comic? Is this an excerpt from that? Is this a comicization of your novel?
So, I wrote the novel while my wife was pregnant, and basically the first year of my son's life, and essentially coming off of that, I was like, okay, this is 150,000 words. I spent like a year more of my life on it, so I want it to go over well. So I didn't just like release it right away. You know what I mean? That's when I joined Twitter, when I had a book already. You know what I mean? I rejoined Twitter. I came back into it. I like tried to like plug back in, and I've been going at that for like a year, just keeping my book ready. Essentially, once I rejoined Twitter, that's when I like just started discovering like Comicsgate and Iron Age and like Anvil magazine and stuff. And I still had like a lot of momentum in the gas tank, so to speak, after writing my novel. And so I just fired off 3 short stories, essentially, is just the simplest way to put it. And these are set in the same world as my novel. Yeah. But
okay.
It's all different time periods. Each story is they could be thousands, perhaps millions of years apart, for all we know. You know what I mean? Just based on the rules I've established for my world. It's as old as it needs to be. In the source material, you know, the first story is inspired by Boudica, if you guys are familiar with her, the warrior queen. The second one is inspired by the annexation of Poland. So there's guns and land ships, essentially. I call them mobile fortresses. Just picture if, like, instead of each country having like hundreds of tanks, you get
by shipwrights.
Yeah, you get maybe like 5 at most for like the biggest countries in the world. You know what I mean? And that's because they're that big. You know, like they're like castles that are just, you know, full of guns and just ripping across the landscape.
Oh, what the hell was that book?
I already know what you're gonna say.
Mortal Bones or something like that.
Mortal Engines. Yeah,
Mortal
Engines. I sent the artist I have working on that one a picture of one of those Mortal Engines things. I was like, you know, that actually is pretty close. It's not an entire city, but it's like a castle or something. You know, it's huge and it's trampling trees. Yeah. And this comic is the 3rd story. That's
okay.
all. So, yeah.
Okay.
Like we're D&D geeks. We know from flying castles.
This is very D&D. Yeah. To be honest.
I was there when the lore of Netheril was written.
Dude, one of the previous streams I caught, you guys were talking a lot about D&D, and I was all about it. I was like, okay, these guys, they've seen some shit, like I said earlier. This
Wolverine is far more of a grognard than I, but I'm pretty grognardish too.
Oh, you know, old school D&D nerds would probably actually dig this story. It's very much like Dangerous World, right? And it has that exploratory.
First edition had a fucking disease chart when you drank from a stream, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, the bard seduces the barmaid. Okay, yeah, roll on the disease chart now.
You gotta play with a madness chart off on the side, a table of madness, you know, just in case. You never know.
I like crunchy game systems.
Yeah.
Are you the type of, I don't know, DM or player that like prefers components with the magic? Like you keep track of the bat guano and all that.
I keep track of the fucking arrows. Yes.
Okay. The arrows.
No.
I will allow like a little futz over, like, okay, with this week of
Material
downtime, I'd like
components is
to
kind of like endurance. Like we say we do it, and then we don't.
no encumbrance, but
Encumbrance. Jesus
I
Christ, that's
I
endurance.
don't know that I check. I try to track it encumbrance because that affects your speed.
Yeah.
But there's just kind of in a more broad stroke way. Like I like the way that Pathfinder 2 ended up doing it by turning items into like it's this much bulk and one person can carry 5 bulk.
Yeah.
But
that's legit.
Yeah.
Do your arrows have weight then? Like
I don't give that.
If you're
The quiver
tracking-
does.
The quiver.
Yeah, the quiver.
There you go. Smart. That's what's up.
Like reduce the math as much as you can, really.
I
do keep track of the arrows though. I do as a player specifically.
Yeah.
As a DM, I kind of feel that's up to the player to do.
Right.
Every once in a while, if it's just that right kind of game, and we're all playing like that, and that's part of the point, I will. But almost never any other time.
I was doing like what is
Just
it?
because I don't have the fucking mental space left anymore to like add tasks I don't need.
Yeah. And to be fair, the more of those tasks and stuff that the players, I mean, that is part of the game, is the bookkeeping. It's part of the fun. That's part of the draw.
Yeah, there should be just enough bookkeeping to keep my brain engaged, not enough that I know that I forgot shit at some point, but don't remember what or where or when.
And you don't Akuma, if inclusive means ambivalent, yes.
And you don't want to melt the players' brains before combat too. I mean,
no, real D&D doesn't have any of those things in it.
Yeah.
You said there was a dragon, not an LGBT Quetzalcoatl.
There will be. Okay, guys. All right, I can explain a little bit here now.
You did promise a dragon.
Yes. This story is the reveal of dragons in my world. Like, there's no dragon in my novel. Spoiler. But the whole time the characters.
Oh, now I'm not getting it, AC. What
I know. I mean, it is in editing, so maybe there will be. Anyway, but the whole time, like, the characters are talking about dragons, like in legends and stuff, and like different cultures have their own stories of them and stuff, just like real life. This one, I freaking pulled the trigger on it. Luke chose the right one. This is the one where I saved the best for last. It's number 3. I ended the whole collection with a bang. I was like, and there's a dragon. There you go. But we got to get there. Just like the female orc, we got to get there too. But as soon as I get both of them, I will put them very high for everybody to see, along with the art competition.
What gender of dragons? Do they put the drag in dragon? You could lose Akuma support with the wrong answer.
Michael, I think I might be disappointed in you.
These dragons are very inclusive.
Did you miss that joke?
Which one?
Just like the female orcs, they have to get there.
Oh, yeah. Am I right, ladies? Right?
Y'all ain't doing something right.
I got to pander to wine moms more.
Right.
You guys you're on point with that Saga of Sunset's title.
Do it, Akuma. Cancel me. Cancel us all. Do it. Do it now.
No, the dragons are very inclusive, Akuma. Every color, shape, and size. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get them all.
Eat anyone. Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
They all taste the same on the inside.
Yeah.
Even sheep. Just like the Welsh.
Yep. Shout outs to the Welsh. They have a dragon on their flag, man.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a good dragon flag.
And then Boudica, you just combo the dragon with Boudica. Come on, no, I'm sold. I'm happy to be Welsh.
By the way, congrats to Minnesota for changing their flag from seal on blue.
Oh God, dude, that not everybody wanted that. I mean, just saying.
I would have done a little bit more with it, but I don't hate the design overall.
Yeah. I mean, it's what's done is done. And you can't have everything just be permanent. Then what's the point of government and stuff and, evolving over time? But like, yeah.
You can't just live your life. I mean,
can't just like anyway. Can't just,
no. The Ceylon blue flag trend has got to go.
Yeah, I agree. It's weird when you see billboards everywhere with it too, and it's like Blockbuster. What?
A little bit.
What? I thought you're out of business. What?
We're back.
Yeah.
God, would that be a fucking nightmare? We're back. Blockbuster streaming service.
Oh God.
Fuck my life.
They tried that. I thought they tried that.
They might have, but like by then it was way too little, too late.
Just like most of the other ones, even Disney couldn't hack it. Yeah.
And
really
they weren't
quick,
even on life support anymore. They were off and beeping. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, this is their old flag.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's not even busy or anything. Wow.
With a dude with a upright vacuum cleaner out in the field.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know anything about.
And here is the new one.
Okay. Yeah.
The stealth flag?
A little bit. But like I like how this shape kind of evokes the shape of the state.
Okay.
I don't know the shape of the state.
I actually didn't notice that before.
Well, about like that, except I pointed at the screen like you could see my hand. Fuck.
I like it a little bit more, actually, now that you point that out.
But like there's also that little pokey bit that pokes up into Canada right about there.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing missing out of it.
I'm not sure what the weird compass-esque like quilt row star thing is.
I don't know why they went with an 8
shape
point
at the
star.
center of every one of your grandmother's quilts.
Dude,
like the crocheted ones.
And Akuma, I think
they were orange and white.
Akuma's spot on here with the gay China.
Gay China.
Gay China. That's gay China.
Gay China.
Yeah.
Gay China.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess these were proposed ones. Oh yeah, hell yeah, this one right here.
Dude, yeah.
What the fuck? No, stop it. You bulgy living cock.
No, fuck you. This is right up there with the Kiwi firing lasers out of its eyes for the New Zealand flag. Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh yes, there you go.
Yeah, lasers out of the eyes. There we go. We got a theme going.
Need it, dude. Why didn't any of these get taken? I would have been behind the laser beam eyes all day. I would have been behind the laser beam eyes all day.
Look, it's a river to space.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. All of a sudden our flag was different. I was like, what the fuck?
Why does that one have 3 different colored stripes?
I don't know. The solid color one is the one that's...
Do they know they only get one design?
Northern Jamaica. Something like that.
Southern Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
They have fallen to chaos, brother. Get your bolter ready. Look at the heresy. Behold the heresy in front of you.
Get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
The heavy flamer. Hello, I'm here.
Hey, Viz, how's it going? We're here with A.C. Pritchard and his campaign for the book, A Sunset Stylized in a what? God damn it, a saga. That's the word.
Yes.
My brain kept trying to say epic, and I knew that wasn't right.
Close enough. Whatever.
Screw my brain.
Yeah, Saga of Sunset.
Quatrain of Quarrels.
Rain of Quarrels? What's that?
What the fuck is a quatrain? You're just making words up now.
Quatrain of Quarrels? Oh,
this is where I tell you that all words are made up. But
yes. Yes. At some point, yeah. The differences is everybody has to agree on them, which is something we can't seem to be able to do these days, right? Words, basic words and definitions.
I've overused the Mr. Incredible theme.
Oh yeah.
This is this.
Yes, exactly. This is this. Don't make me tap the sign.
Sunset Saga, Sunset Grill, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
How long you said you've been working on the novel for like a year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
And the short stories, did those come before or after?
They came after. So I got I had a lot of like steam built up after writing the novel, and I just fired off these 3 stories right off the bat, just like with all the world building I kind of established in the writing process. So I was just I just kind of passively knew certain things about my world and came up with these based off of like a few of my favorite historical things in real life. I often say the best inspiration is real life.
Now, my chat may take it upon themselves to add canonical lore to your world without you realizing it, just for the record.
So, chat, the world is as old as it needs to be. It's essentially an Earth-like planet on a 90-degree axis. That's like perpetually in an ice age. So, like as it rotates, the universe is however it needs to be, so that it's perpetually melting and freezing at the same time as it rotates. So, I mean, I'm covering my bases there. There's the rules. Have fun. There's magic. It's tied to objects. There's orcs. All the tropes are there. Orcs, dragonborn,
Saucy bards.
Yep. I want deep ones. Shout outs to Lovecraft. I want some deep ones in there.
The world is lit by 2 bisexual suns. There you are, Wilbur.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. No,
my headset apparently
moons,
needs to be plugged in.
Multiple moons.
No, but
Maybe
multiple moons. One for every gender.
Yes.
I'll toss an extra sun in there if everybody in chat backs it. I'll add an extra sun to my universe. Why not? It'll be bisexual. Sure.
Luke gets a DM in the morning and God damn it.
Buddy, we gotta go. Those 15 pages. We gotta. There's a
anything with a sun on them. I need you to count those up real quick.
Yeah. Count them up. Tally it. They're female now.
I'll toss an extra sun in there. Shouldn't you talk about that with your wife first?
That's fair. No, she'd be all over that. We've been tossing.
Yeah, I do. Whoa, we've been what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, tossing.
You don't get. Around. I was gonna say, okay, tossing the idea around.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ended up with any kids tossing just the salad.
Oh God. Yeah.
That's not how you make them. Don't let the Cabbage Patch Kids fool you. There's no salad involved.
Hakuma, oh my God, yes, I feel represented. I feel valid through this comic. We love you.
Through this act, we have saved you.
The sons will be there for you
from being genocided.
Yes.
You can beat that 42%, Akuma. I know you can.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, been working on it like
if not your fathers.
The source material's been out for like a year, so
okay. These showed up in pages of Anvil, you said?
Yep. So I've had like a few iterations of editing, and then of course when I adapted the script, that changes it fundamentally. Getting it into Anvil, that's new eyes on it, and then adapting it for this campaign too. You reevaluate everything. That's it's also not
and you can thank us all you want for promoting this for you and stuff like that, but like a real talk, a little bit the true source of like my producer is the one who funnels this link to me to throw on the show. So Frog G gets credit for the links.
All this shit's him.
Can you can you toss his information in the private? I'll follow him on X and shit. I don't give a fuck. What's his X? I'll type it in.
At frog_G_.
Frog. G. He's getting a follow for that. Underscore.
So a lot of the comics that like I get eyes on, I will catch a bunch of them, but I never have a pen and paper around me.
Oh, we follow each other already. Cool.
There you go.
Sweet. Small world.
It's a kind of magic.
That makes sense. Sweet, dude. I'll have to thank him. I'm going to add him to a list. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Not the bad kind. Sorry, a Twitter list.
Shit. Frog's on a list now.
So I can actually see his tweets and react to them and shit, Yeah. I like to follow everybody back,
So on that one's the list.
Well, when you get up in the 600s where I am, it gets to be a chore.
It does. Right. It does. You can make a list of the cool ones.
Callback it was.
Make a list of the cool.
Thank you.
You can.
As a bi-minority girl, I will feel more safe with an owlbear than a weak male wizard level 1 on my team.
That's fair. Oh my God.
Yeah, but what if he knows testicular torsion as a spell?
Yeah. You did specify it's level 1 already. That sucks. If it was just a weak wizard,
True.
a physically weak wizard is fine.
You're probably not even going to
Pick
drop
the
an
wizard.
owlbear with a level 1 sleep spell. That shit ain't going to happen.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, but that wizard can cast itchy bones.
That one magic missile ain't going to catch.
Itchy bones, dude. That's awesome.
I cast mending on your butt crack.
Yeah. Oh.
Again, maybe it's a first edition wizard. Like, he memorized read magic.
Which you had to have to read fucking scrolls back then. You didn't just like know
Yeah, you didn't just
Draconic
get
and
to
that was
know
good
that.
enough.
No.
And then like 5th edition now is just homogenized. It's almost like a rubber band effect. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is so dumbed down. Oh
It's
my
almost
god.
like a rubber. I will give it credit that you can plug and play. Like I can put RK into 5th edition very easily, actually, because it's actually kind of a subtle play on all the typical fantasy tropes, you know. But you know, you can also put like
3.5.
Spider-Man in there or whatever, you know. You
Oh
can
yeah.
Pokemon.
Well, there's a
in
guy
there.
who has a channel dedicated to that concept.
Yeah.
Tuvok the Barbarian. He constantly does, like, once he has officially ended. He has stopped doing it.
Andy,
But for years he was doing like superhero builds in 5th edition D&D, you know.
There you go.
I don't
Yeah.
know either.
Yeah, I think I remember making like a Goku at one point in time or something. You know, we've all done whatever character. Oh, this is awesome.
I need one of these.
Fuck. What?
I don't even care what it is.
It's an electric water gun.
Yeah, I don't even care.
Water?
There's the muzzle flame.
Water?
That's the battery's the sight. And you load up your drum with water.
Oh, it's just a light. Oh, I see. It's just a light. That's not actually fire or anything.
Enthusiasm not diminished.
Yeah, I'm still okay with this.
Still cool. Yeah. It's still cool. But like, even if the light broke, it's still awesome.
Spray paint that fucker gunmetal gray and point it at a cop. See what happens.
See what happens.
Thank God these didn't exist when I was a kid. We'd have killed each other over these.
Dude, with like an 80s, 90s mentality, some of the modern toys are just, it was...
Sorry, I got distracted. Back to the campaign, yeah.
No, you're
For
good,
real.
you're good.
Suddenly it was the late 70s and I wanted one badly enough to kill my friend.
You know, 90s kids would have gotten into trouble with that, for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. He just fell off that roof. He wanted me to have this, though.
Yeah. He definitely said he wanted me to have this. I swear. Yeah, guys. Thanks again for having me on. You know.
Hey, no problem, man.
Campaign and stuff.
I get that it's a weird hour, so we don't get the
yeah.
opportunity to get a whole lot of the creators on here.
Yeah, I hear you. You gotta do it when you can, you know. I've had some late streams. Me and my wife sometimes at this actual exact hour will just go on and like react to TikTok or whatever. Frickin' we played games one time, you know, like whatever. Sometimes
It's usually a weird 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah. It is. I mean, that's part of the reason it's so fun.
Will that gun blind someone I hate? Akuma, that gun will blind someone you love.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, mix some stuff in with the water. I don't know.
Me and my brothers used to put lemon juice in our super soakers. Then the other kids are like, "Oh, water fight," and we're like, "Yeah, water fight."
Yeah, water fight. Yeah. There's an actual punishment. I mean, is that actually dangerous?
Did you hit him?
You'll
know.
It sting. That's it. If it only stings, then hell yeah, I've had it.
Like, you don't want to do it anymore.
That's how you introduce a friend to that game for the first time. Did you hit him? You'll know.
You'll know. Yeah. Well, that's
waiting
like
for
kind
6th
of
edition so I can play my half owlbear wizard with a crossbow. You can probably do that in 5th, Mo.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck both of you.
5th is very
Jaybirds!
twisted.
And thank you for the link again there, Jaybirds.
Hey,
We're talking with
Jeremy.
AC Pritchard
Oh,
now.
man. You're the man. Thanks, Jeremy. Thank you. And thank you, Mo, for earlier. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I got good peeps in here.
Yeah.
Not many,
Not
but
me.
they're good.
You get, dude, same. Same over at the pub. But, like, it's just like, it's almost better because it's almost like a secret, you know, makes it more valuable. Got this little crowd over here.
Yeah, let's say that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like, weirdly, this stream has gotten at least 2 campaigns fully funded.
Really?
That's true.
Yes.
Hey, TJ. Good morning.
I mean, I
Morning,
can see
TJ.
how you can bring something out of obscurity, and just depending on what it is, it can just like catch from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Totally see that. Which ones were they?
One was Weaponized Werewolf and Smokes the Fox by Justin Belmont.
Oh,
Didn't
I
we
cannot
famously
remember
get
the other
Bancroft
one.
funded?
Was it Bancroft?
Didn't
Where he was,
Didn't
like,
I
only 2 or
afterward
3 away?
immediately go to Twitter and tell him you're welcome?
I believe it was Bancroft, actually.
Bancroft is Bancroft still here? Shout out to Bancroft. Dude, and
He's
you
probably
blew
got
my
a song in
mind.
the background while he's working, but yeah.
Yeah.
You blew my mind when you started doing that accent earlier, because it was like it was vaguely Southern at first, and I was like in the middle of typing something, and I stopped, and I'm like, does he know Barry Step? And then it went Australian, and I was just okay.
It did.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, it makes sense now. But no, dude, that dude's
It'll
just
migrate if I'm not paying attention to it.
Dude, I know what you're talking about. I mean, can anybody feasibly go from Australian to like British and then back, or like vice versa?
Honestly,
You know what I
I
mean?
used
I
to
have
be way
done,
better
but
at
not
it.
normally.
I used to be way better.
Because there is a difference, but like it's hard to
Like
tell.
I had this one day where I had this weird epiphany that Australian was just like cartoon Liverpool slowed down. And I was able to do both of them perfectly for that one day, and then by the next day I forgot the trick.
Yeah. Dude, I hear you. What was it? I play guitar. I figured out sweep picking, you know, just like arpeggios, and I went to sleep and woke up and could never do it again. I can do it very slowly. I can do it very slowly, but like no, not actual sweep picking. No, one nap. That's all it took.
TJ says Dean can do it. Well, there you go. Maybe kind of. I don't know.
And it's funny you mentioned Smokes the Fox. I just announced Belmont on my. He's going to be at the Pritchard Pub. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I just have. I just put Smokes on Pritchard Pub thumbnail. So that's awesome. Small world.
When will Allie stream again? I miss watching Catch the Imposter Gay Dude. Okay, for reference,
we moved past that.
Yeah, we do a Thursday night stream over on Ali Kasangos' channel where we find old ass reality TV shows, competition shows that only made it a season or didn't even make it a full season, and just basically cool. MST 3K them.
Yeah,
that's a cool idea. Over on
Thursday nights,
we end up just like watching old movies that you know, it's usually the cultural bombs that win the poll. So you know, Wayne's World. This week it's Independence Day for Independence Day, obvious reasons. Yeah.
But why not Born on the 4th of July?
I know, right? There were so many choices, honestly. It was like Rocky, Red Dawn, freaking
Patriot.
Yeah.
Wait, which Red Dawn?
That is not a question we ask here.
Original. And as far as
original or extra crispy?
Yeah, extra crispy all day.
Anyone who has an answer to that question can get the fuck out.
Yeah. No, I'm always going to divert towards like accuracy, towards the source material for obvious reasons. And that
Yeah.
I do give like my artists for like my tattoos and Luke Stone in this case some creative freedom. My orcs are generally, a little closer to like Warhammer or Warcraft. They're slightly more towards that. But when Luke sent me the first inks back, I was just like, this is distinctly him. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's kind of sweet. I'm gonna just
Sure.
let him run away with it. See what happens. Because it's my first comic and stuff. I'm more an author anyway, so. But I think Luke is a special case scenario. Just because the dude's.
Well, I mean, Luke's just a special case, but
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. So.
His bus is so short, only he fits on it.
Like if Netflix, for example, if Netflix picked me up, I would not be the same way. I would be like, no, you gotta do it right. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of these people say that. I'm more confident saying that now more than ever, just because of the independence movement we've seen and the decentralization of media.
Yeah.
But more
Yeah.
importantly, wasn't it the dude from One Piece that insisted? Like, wasn't he there like every day and just like they ran everything by him to check off?
oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
I
And,
believe for the live action Aurora and Kenshin movies too.
yeah. So stuff like that, and like House of the Dragon. I know that's not perfect, but they are, I'm pretty sure, running a lot of stuff by George with that show. So it's just like, it gives me more confidence saying that I would draw the line for sure.
Yeah.
But
As well you should,
I mean, well, especially if they wanted to cast Queen Latifah as,
didn't the show Vikings just completely die when they race swapped Jarls?
pretty much.
And the
I don't know. I kind of fell off somewhere around season 2 or around there.
It was something like that. It was like season 2 or 3, maybe 4.
It was a really good show, but something happened and I got distracted and I lost momentum on the show and never picked it back up.
I hate to say it. I tried starting watching it like 6 years ago, and
Yeah.
I couldn't get past like episode 3, and I don't think it had anything to do with the show necessarily. I was just like, I worked my ass off. I'm tired, and like I kept losing the thread.
Yeah. Like if nothing else, like the show had me hooked just for Floki and what's her nuts, the hot blonde.
Yep.
Catherine Winnick.
The
Yes.
characters, right?
I'll
And
watch
then-
Catherine Winnick do pretty much fucking literally anything.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
dude.
her sit on a stool reading the phone book.
Like not out
She
loud.
should have been Carol Danvers, by the way.
I agree. Actually, that would be a good
I think
cast.
she's too good for that part.
That would have been, well, and that she probably would have been less stuck up.
Power girl. Give her power girl.
Disney balked at my demands for ARO, live action, live orangutan, live ammo.
Live ammo.
No, if we're gonna do Power Girl or Galatea, whatever version of like the alternate Supergirl, just give it to Sydney Sweeney. Fuck it.
I'm not gonna argue.
Keep Catherine Winnick far away from the MCU.
For real.
Edwin, what's up?
Yeah,
Saw you
Edwin.
shared it earlier. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hail Edwin.
Edwin's awesome about that shit.
Yeah.
He is appreciated, even if I don't say it all the time.
I mean, they're all appreciated at the end of the day, for sure.
That t-shirt company selling the Hawktois merch,
Yeah.
$65,000 in the past 4 days.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, dude.
TJ said, last week conversation, Michael T told my son about DIP. He laughed.
Yeah.
He confirmed we don't use abbreviations much. What? DIP?
My dad driving on the military base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm capitalizing on the 9/11 thing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was that? What was that company? What? What'd you just say?
Yeah.
That shirt company?
Shit, I scrolled
Just say
past
that
it.
again
Hold
for
on.
everybody. What? What was that?
Shit, what's the
Is
name of the
it just-
company?
It just screams Six Barrel Ape or Six Gun. What is it? Six Gun
Six Gun
Gorilla.
Gorilla,
Gorilla.
ARO,
and like the Little Mermaid and like that kind of stuff. There's a lot of campaigns like that that are very just fantastic ideas, but they stem from they stem from just like kind of a gimmick in a sense. I feel like the six gun gorilla though it looked a little deeper though with some of those panels, with some of the stuff that was going on there. I was like, okay, this is a little bit more than just name whatever thing and combine it with whatever animal comic. You
mean like Avatar: The Last Airbender did with all their animals?
Yeah, or like Space Bear, or like Super Beaver, or
it's a sky bison. It's a
yeah
flying lemur. It's imagine if they cast Sydney's Power Girl and don't do the boob window. Don't you dare speak that into existence, Mo.
Look, it's possible they don't put one in, but those boobs will create one.
The way it's looking and the way they're burning money, it's just going to be full on turtlenecks for the MCU.
And Edwin says, thank you guys for all you do, even Wolvo and his grumpy rants.
Yeah, man.
He does them out of love.
Sure.
Sure. Go with that.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
What inspired the manga cover, by the way? Because it's the one thing that will cause Mo to stick a red hot poker into your ribs.
Yeah.
So it's not actually a manga, but I'm gonna make a undersized manga style at manga, as in like black and white, and like the cover art itself, the alternate cover art itself will kind of be reminiscent of it, of like a manga style. It's gonna still be Luke doing it. I would like to get a guest artist, but I don't know about the budget for that.
Yeah, I get you.
But it's essentially just a black and white, just because manga is typically in black and white. It's not like in reverse or anything. You don't have to read it in a weird way or anything like that. It'll be just a paperback, black and white, smaller than a normal comic. That's all. Similarly, the color pop will be oversized and hardcover. So you got two sides of the coin there.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, Embrace 2 is launching in 11 days.
Oh my!
With over 500 signups right now.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, but I can't really get behind reading the comics backwards with mangas. It's cool for like nostalgia reasons when you're like checking out the art. Like I have a Full Metal Alchemist and a Dragon Ball Z compilation. Like it's multiple books, and it's cool because like for example the DBZ one, the artist has passed on, and the Full Metal Alchemist one is like a really good example of like a female artist that's like doing it all herself, and she even does like male protagonists very well. That's a particular reason there. So like her art, she does some unique things with that. The art reasons, just to summarize it, cool. A good reason to have it. I like thumbing through it. Yeah. Can't get behind reading it backwards.
It's a rough do. Yeah. My oldest lent me Vagabond. He's got the first 4 volumes of Vagabond, and like every damn time I'm grabbing it by the front and going, God damn it.
Yep. I don't know if Berserk is backwards, but I know a strange amount of my friends like Berserk. I have a feeling they Americanized that, though. There's probably Americanized versions that are the proper way. Forward, damn it. Book is book.
Left to right, you sons of bitches.
Not American enough.
We dropped the sun on you twice, and this is what you give us?
Right.
You dare reverse the books? We'll be back.
We'll come back.
All right.
You won't see us this time either.
Right. But anyway, so my wife's giving us the signal over here. It's almost 2
Yeah.
a.m. for us over here in
Uh,
Minnesota land. So I'm gonna go hang out with her boys. But it was a pleasure being on.
That's
All
fair.
right, everybody. This has been AC Pritchard, and along with Luke Stone, the creator of the new short story adaptation comic Saga of Sunsets.
Yeah. No cliffhangers. It has an ending.
And again, there are links within the campaign page to go check out the short story itself.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks for coming on, man.
Cheers.
have a good one.